Okay, hey guys, let me lower the music a little bit. It's KB Doll, and welcome to KB TV. Um, this video is about the way I was throughout middle school and high school. Let me start off by explaining that oh yeah, sporting my hat for this video. Um, I went from 8th grade till graduation, my high school graduation. I went to a private school called the Rugby School at Woodfield, and it's designed for kids who have behavioral problems and anxiety disorders and depression, but artsy kids, very artistic kids. Well, music's so loud. And I was there because I was being bullied in public school and I didn't have any friends and I had a learning disability and my acute anxiety disorder and my depression. So they put me in the rugby school at Woodfield, which I would say was the best and worst decision of my life. Um, so I actually have all my yearbooks here. I'm not going to go through every single page in my yearbook. I'm going to let you know I was in Hawaii just a few minutes ago, so, I might be a little slow. I heard Hawaii. Okay, I started the rugby school in 2002. This is my first yearbook, and the thing I liked about rugby yearbooks, they were free. They didn't charge you like they do in public school. And I will go to, in 2001 and 2002, I was in 8th grade. I was 13, and I was in Miss Raddick's class, who is now known as Mrs. McMahon because she got married, I believe. And me, right there. That's my school photo. Can you see? Oh, cute as a button. In this grade, my best friends were Brittany Pellegrino, who's right there. Hey, Brittany. I know you're probably not watching this, but I'm giving you a shout out. And Charlie Frudiger. Charlie! Love you more, Charlie. I hope you're watching this because you were kind of my friend who stayed my friend throughout this year. And I was kind of friends with this girl, Sabrina Ortiz. Hi, Sabrina. And sort of friends on and off with Rebecca McCardle. Hey, Becky. My crush was Danny Bartlett. Hold on, something popped up on my computer. Danny Bartlett, but I had a crush on a few guys. My boyfriend that year was my friend Ashley Miller came and wrote all over this, but his name was Yaisel Fernandez. He was a Cuban immigrant. I think he got deported. I'm not sure. And why isn't his picture in here? My friend Jeff was in that class, but his picture's not. Oh wait, yes it is. He looks so little, I just didn't recognize you. Jeffrey! Jeffrey was one of my first friends because we were both Jewish, and that kind of started our friendship, and we were into writing and into the same stuff. Yeah, let's find the superlatives, or whatever they're called. I won Best Buddies with Brittany. Even though we were on and off best friends that year, we ended up staying friends. I was most musical with Eric Engelberg. Eric, if you're watching this, what's up? And I also was best personality with my best friend Eric, one of my best friend Eric's little brother, Jacob. Hello, Jake. Hello, Eric. I bow to you. For my friend Julie, she was in the high school assertive, voted most outgoing with some guy I never really knew. Where are you? Hold on. The first picture. right there. So I'm just letting her know that. Okay, that was my first year. That's when I won my first poetry award for the Luna Kaufman exhibit, museum, Holocaust Museum poetry thing. Okay, my second year was 2003 and 2002. Well, I should say 2002 first, but I told you. Okay, so this is my second yearbook. Find my class picture. Sorry, just give me a minute. I started out this year in Mr. Hyler's class, and was this the year that I started out in Mr. Hyler's class? Yes, I think. Yes. And then I was switched to Mr. Foreman's class. One of my best friends that year is Jesse Clutter, and I know he's on my Facebook friends, but I don't think he'll watch this video. But hi, Jesse, if you do. This stupid, ugly bitch is Sherry Esposito, who was my arch enemy in high school, and I beat the shit out of her. And if you want to contradict me, bitch, come say it to my face. You know where I live. That's how I roll. Just kidding. I hate you, stupid bitch. Alright, my best friend starting that year was Eric Larson. He looked so young. Charlie Frutiger was still a very good friend of mine. Let's see, me and Brittany kind of fell out, and she switched schools, so Travis Campbell was another one of my very good friends, and next to him is still one of my best friends, Brian Brancaccio. What up, Bri? Tony Odato, I was pretty good friends with. He's the one who started my nickname, Julo. Okay, my class. This is my class that year. And I am the first one. Right there. I look very ugly in that picture. Other best friends of mine that year were Stephen Curto and Ben DeVal. They started becoming my best friends, especially Ben, but he fucked me over, excuse my language, but he fucked me over and chose other people above me, and I never thought he'd do that. I was also very good friends with Maureen Morell. Hi, Mel. You're the man. And Abby Prendergast, because Abby, I actually went to public school with her younger brother, Jimmy, so we kind of knew each other from around the neighborhood. I was in Mr. Foreman's class, and he's a giant pervert who does drugs. And Mr. Kent, who was like 70 and an even bigger pervert, tried hitting on me. He wanted my like screen name, and he talked to me and all this stuff like online. So he was pretty messed up. Who did I go out with that year? I kind of went out with Brian a little bit. You wouldn't really call it going out. I don't think. I started becoming friends with Shannon Laguda, who I'm very good friends with still. Hey, my city girl. This is where it is. Once again, every year I went to the school, I won Best Personality with Jamie Barnes. Hey, Jamie. That year. And Julie was... What the hell are you there for? Oh, Best Smile. Right. Oh, I can't see it right there. That's my girl, Julie. Okay. So that was my second year. 2003 and 2004. I'll try and speed this up a little bit, because I know this is probably getting a tad bit boring for some of you. Okay. This was my class, and one of the best teachers I had, Miss Lister's class. I was friends with David Atlas. That's me. Very ugly picture of me. My best friend was Ben DeValve again, but nobody needs to see his ugly face. Shannon, I was very, very good friends with. Maureen, I was still very good friends with. You can't see, but there we go. Abby, I was still good friends with. Jordan, I was sort of friends with. And James Cohen, I absolutely despised and made fun of all the time, but then wound up being his girlfriend the next couple years. Yeah. This is the page they dedicated to when me and David both won the Governor's Award for New Jersey in art education. That's a picture of my whole, that's the picture of my whole family at the event. He won for music, I won for poetry, and that was May 28th, 2003. So they dedicated a whole page to us, which is pretty cool. Just declaratives that year. Let me get to them. I like this music. I randomly chose it. Okay. That's personality. Me with my Lord of the Rings shirt on. And a multicolored feathered boa. And I drew on Sherry. Okay, 2004 and 2005. By the time this was out, I was dating James Cohen, who, if you're friends with, don't tell him anything about this. Actually, I don't really give a shit if you do. I went out also with Christopher Nickel that year, who was like 2 or 3 years younger than me. So, hi Chris, but, so, I was in Miss Dick's class, who was an alleged crackhead, and that's my picture right there, and that's James Cohen, who I dated that year. Here's, okay. There's Eric Larson, who is my best friend, and Emily Patterson, who I'm still good friends with. Hey, Em, I'm sure you'll watch this. And Becky and Maureen, and I was friends with all of them. I was friends with a lot of the people in the class. Jeff Cohen. I was pretty much best friends with everybody in that class. Here's a very small picture of me, James, Jeff, and Eric as the goth kids, because we all went to school one day, not planned, but we were all wearing goth, dark, black clothing. So they called us the goth kids. Here we go. Declarative that year, best personality, me and Ben, and a different Ben Lardier. I have an apple in my hand. Best friends were James, myself, and Eric. Where are we? There. My hair was really short. Oh, and most artistic I won with Jake Larson, Eric's little brother. There. Most artistic. So that was that year. 2005 and 2006, my graduating year. I was sick for, I believe I was sick for, I think that's when I started passing my kidney stones. I missed, picture day, so I had to get mine professionally done. And here's my graduating class. Whose class is this? That really Orthodox Jewish woman. What the hell was her name? hell is her name? Alright, I don't fucking care what her name was. She was a severe Orthodox Jew and didn't like it when I swore, didn't like any more of my piercings, didn't like how I dyed my hair, didn't like how I disrespected the Jewish religion, which is bullshit. So, my best friends that year were Jeff Cohen, Vanessa Smith, my girl Mel's sister, Becky on and off, and Eric Larson, and my boyfriend, I guess. This is my picture. I look awful in my graduating picture. I absolutely hate it. But, here's my Kaylee Berg final thoughts and stuff like that. My nickname at the time was Clayler and Popo, and it still is. Hopes for the future to be a model or fashion designer. That's kind of model, yes, fashion designer, maybe, but that was, they actually did put things in here that I did not tell them to write, and they wrote anyway. My favorite saying was, there's nothing to fear but fear itself, and that was true. In 5 years, I would be married to my love, James, which I did not tell them to write, own my own penthouse, and be happy. But that didn't happen. None of that happened. Final thoughts were, you start out hopeless and you end up successful. I just wrote that down because I couldn't think of anything, and I was pressured because there was a deadline and everything, and so I just scribbled that down. High school declarative. Oh, also, another great friend of mine was, even though she won best friends with Courtney, hi Courtney, Amanda Whaley, who's now Amanda Costello. I was very, very good friends with both of them. Best personality, as you can see again, Haley Byrne, Baby Doll, and that's pretty much it. That was my high school and pre-high school yearbooks. So, how long has this video been? Oh, 18 minutes just about. Okay, so if you're still watching this, I'm sorry that you were this bored. But, if you have any comments or questions, just leave them below. And I will make another video when a request that I feel is appropriate is discussed. So, until then, stay well, stay healthy, and stay wicked.